Hello, my name is Amanda Collins, and I'm the professor of French horn at the University of Missouri. I'm excited today to share with you the Set 2 Missouri All State Audition pieces. I'll be commenting on the pieces and giving you a little bit of information. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy. The first etude I'll be playing for you today is from Pottag-Hovey, number 40. A couple of points I wanted to make about this as you begin to prepare. Make sure that you are always translating your tempo markings. We have allegretto grazioso, which means moderately fast, with graceful execution. I think a good ballpark speed for this is about 106. And one of the things I really want you to make sure you're focusing on as you're practicing this piece is that you're not in a hurry. Every note deserves your undivided attention. Make sure you're playing very delicately and purposefully, and I know this will go great for you. The next etude I'll be playing for you today is number 3 from Koprash's 60 Selected Studies for French Horn. A couple of notes to take into consideration when preparing this excerpt. Always make sure you know the information around the notes. This tempo is poco allegro, which means somewhat quickly. I think a good ballpark speed for this would be somewhere between 112 and 120. But again, you should always play to the best of your ability and not someone else's. So make sure you play a comfortable tempo for yourself. We also have notated sempre staccato, which means always separated. And as a friendly reminder, staccato doesn't mean short, it means separated. So make sure you're not playing too pecky. A nice light articulation will do just fine. Also, be sure to observe your dynamics and make sure that you're showing a really strong contrast between your fortes and your pianos, and making sure that your crescendos and diminuendos also reflect those dynamic changes. The third excerpt I'll be playing for you today is Koprash number 17. Similar to the previous excerpt, we're supposed to be very quickly here, so I think a good ballpark speed would be about 112. Sempre staccato, which means always staccato. Be careful not to over-articulate this excerpt. If you play it a little too over staccato, you'll have issue keeping it clean. So make sure that your notes aren't too choppy, too short. You want to make sure that they are light and delicate. Remember, staccato doesn't mean short, it means separated. The final excerpt I'll be playing for you today is the Preparatory Melody number 43. This is probably my favorite excerpt. I love playing lyrical pieces. One of the things I wanted to point out to you as you prepare this is the tempo marking is agitato, which means quickly, excitedly, right? But we still have to remain in the style of the piece. We have a lot of legato slurs and really beautiful lyrical writing. I'd also like to emphasize it's important for you to make sure that you phrase. So as you develop this excerpt, make sure you're deciding where your beginning, middle, and ends of your phrases are. If you're unsure, it's always a good idea to sing through to figure out where your voice natural high and low is. The last thing I wanted to say about this before I play it is make sure you're very mindful of all the different information we have in this one. So we have slurs, we have some legato tongues, we have some accents, we also have a rallentando at the end. So make sure that you're really being mindful of all the instructions around the notes and not just the notes themselves. I hope you enjoyed those excerpts as much as I enjoyed playing them for you. If you want to learn more about the horn program here at the University of Missouri, please follow our Instagram at Mizzou Horn Crew. You can also feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or would like to know more about our program, amanda.collins@missouri.edu. Good luck, you're going to be awesome, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you at All State.